Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign international content. Today I'm back to review this wonderful show that we are loving it, Extraordinary Attorney Whoa, and we are at episode 5 and 6. And for people who usually watch me, I'm not in my usual setup. I'm out of town on vacation, so this is what we get. But I had to jump on here and give my 2 cents because there's no way I was gonna miss out, right? In episode 5, I thought it was very interesting that attorney Kwan treated Wo Young Wo as an equal, right? He was like, look, me and you are competitors, so I'm not gonna go easy on you. I'm not helping you just because we're doing this case together. And I thought it was interesting. At first I was like, he's kind of mean. On the other hand, I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that he's treating, her as an equal, like you gotta go for it, right? And then the biggest dilemma was, which you could tell, for Wo, it was a learning moment, the idea of truth versus winning a case, right? You could tell she was so conflicted. I think we all knew the truth. Obviously, the old man, I believe, was the truth. And because you can come up with evidence or can't come up with evidence, you can win a case. We all know of cases like that where you know the truth, but because the evidence or just things didn't show up, you cannot convince people that they did not do it or they did it, right? So I thought it was very interesting, like when it really conflicted her, when she looked at the old man who looked at her like, do you want to win cases or are you going to stand for the truth? And I think for most lawyers, that's going to be something that they will always fight with. And it's a job. I mean, they have to make money. But on the other hand, it makes me wonder like what kind of a lawyer I should want to become. Obviously with autism, she's always going to be very honest and probably want to stand for the truth. So I thought that was interesting. And I just love that he treated her as an equal, although he came off like he was heartless, but I got it. I was just like, almost like, look, if you're going to be in this world of being a lawyer, it's competitive, you're going to be on your toe. I know you have some challenges, but I'm going to treat you as my equal, which makes sense because when she is, smart, she's a competitor and they're all like worried for their jobs. They want to renew that contract, right? And then episode 6. Oh my gosh. If you're a mother, you're gonna cry. I mean, it just opened up with, they discussed obviously the mother who had defected from North Korea and has a child. They were going to get money, and then obviously the police was called, and it looked like the girl or the lady who apparently had taken the money was beat up by them, but we found out it was an abusive husband and trying to get her off. And I love that she said she knew she did something wrong. She knew she needed to pay her time, but she wanted to wait until her child was 5 years old before she can go serve her time, or was it 8 years old? So that way the child would remember the mother once she came out of prison. And then obviously I loved that she did this case with attorney Choi, who I loved when they were asking questions, when she was asking questions about nicknames. And obviously Wo is the wild one, and then Kwan is the tactician. And then she's like, what would be my nickname? I want a nickname too. And the way she said, you're like, what did she say? Warm spring? Oh, I was in tears. Even she was in tears, like, because you've always been nice to me. You always watched out when people are trying to bully me, right? You open my water bottle, like you're always there for me. I think she was like surprised, like, oh my God, I did not realize that the little things that she did for her that, Wo was watching and appreciative of it, right? And then that case of the mother and the way they were trying to help her just get less and less time. I just loved that they forgot the biggest part in the fact that she confessed. The judge was like, she confessed. For that reason, she was aware what she did was wrong, right? I love that judge, by the way. He's like, I know you guys are young and inexperienced, but listen, we have to follow the rules and the law. But he also paid attention, right? He knew the fact that they went up to see him and found out that she's a great mom. I believe that's why he was lenient. At the same time, I think from the beginning, he knew she confessed. For that reason, she's going to get some leniency because she's aware she did something wrong. And sentencing was so touching. Oh, I love that. But fantastic, right? And by the way, we finally found out who her mother is, right? The candidate Sumi is her mother. Now we know who the mother is. And I cannot wait because, first of all, their whole OCD, she's fixing the shoes, and then here is War fixing the t-shirts, and they walk by each other, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh. I knew from the episode 5 that was the mom. And I cannot wait to see them in the courtroom together. And even more importantly, what if Attorney War becomes the one that's going to help her mother because she's trying to run? I guess she's a candidate for some political position. What if it's going to be her own daughter that she abandoned that is going to come and save her? Ooh, I cannot wait. It's about to get really, really interesting. I love it. What did you think of episode 5 and 6? This show, every episode just keeps getting better. I love it so much. So heartwarming. One of the best shows. Like I'm saying, okay? I'm just saying Park Yoo-bin is the best actress. Like, she needs that award, okay? She has earned it, and she's going to continue to earn it in the next episodes. But a fantastic show. The whole show is really fantastic. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and as usual, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. Join me on Saturday as we continue to review Alchemy of Souls. But let me know down below what you thought of 5 and 6. And thanks once again for joining me. See you next time. Deuces.